So why do we pay so much to live in San Diego? Well, maybe that picture from Ocean Beach just reminded you. In fact, just into our newsroom this morning, Freddie Mac says the average rate on a 30-year fixed mortgage fell to 3.9%, 3.91%, I should say, this week. That matches the record low reached 2 weeks ago. Real estate specialist Louie Ortiz is here with us this morning. Louie, thank you so much for coming on.
Hi, good morning, Heather. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you as well. We always talk about now being a fantastic time to buy.
Yes.
The mortgage rates are at record lows. Again, it's happened this week, and home prices are still low. Here's the problem, though. Who can get a loan when you don't have 20% in the bank?
Right.
And that's where the frustration comes in.
Sure.
So what do? Are there creative options available anymore, or do you really need to have that much cash on hand?
Well, you know, each buyer is different. It depends on their individual situation, but there are some things that people can do. You know, the number one thing I think that people need to work on is their credit rating, you know, pulling their credit scores and checking that and such. And, you know, talking to your mortgage brokers, there are some creative programs out there where maybe 20% isn't necessary for all buyers depending on their situation.
A little bit of leverage in this, right?
Absolutely. There's loan programs I've seen where 0 down or even 3% down depending on the program. And I think it's just important for a first-time home buyer to talk to their mortgage broker and you know, get some options and see what else is available.
So that's probably the most important thing is, number one, get your credit and check your credit score. A lot of people don't even do that step. And then number two is just to ask around, see what programs may or may not be out there.
You know, there's a lot of people overlook the fact that they have long-standing relationships with their bank, maybe a checking account, and sometimes those banks have mortgage people in-house, and that might be a great place to start. And it's amazing to me when I see people actually look at their credit score, how surprised they are to see that there might be some derogatory information there. And it's so important to clean that up. That can make a big difference in someone's ability to get a loan.
Absolutely. Such a great time to buy, not only because home prices are low, but because mortgage rates are also low. Now a good time to buy.
Well, you know, looking at our market, you know, with interest rates so low, people can purchase a property cheaper than rent. Time home buyer, there's just so much opportunity. And gosh, Heather, look at these rates. I mean, these are just the most amazing in our history. What a wonderful time to purchase.
And if you're not, maybe now is a good time to look into refinancing your
Absolutely.
mortgage.
If you have an adjustable rate loan or even a loan that's higher, now is a great time. I mean, within an opportunity for people.
It's such a tricky market, though, because you feel like now you could get in, but if you're upside down in your own, a lot of us are, and if your credit score where it needs to be, or you don't have the money in the bank to pay it down, you feel trapped.
Right. Well, you know, like I say, I encourage to talk to their mortgage broker, talk to their lender. If they're upside down, sometimes lenders are starting to work. I've seen a lot of these processes become a little bit more streamlined now with the economy the way that it's been.
Also, I wanted to, we always talk about now being a great time to buy. Is now a good time to sell?
It depends on how you look at the marketplace. My personal opinion, I feel that we're a little bit more declines, and I feel that it's going to be a while before we start to see some real appreciation in home prices. So if you're a seller and you're looking at selling your property, something that you need to sell within the next few years, I think this might be a great time, simply for the fact that I think that a seller will get a rather than waiting. But if you're a seller and you can hang on to that property and you know, don't need to sell it, it might just to hang on to it for the long run if you're going to hang on to it for 5 to 8 years or so.
And another thing to keep in mind if you're thinking selling right now to maybe up to a bigger home is who knows how long these interest rates will be this low. So maybe you're not going to get the best price you'd hope for, but at least you're getting with a relatively low interest rate.
Yeah, absolutely. I see a lot of sellers selling, buying something else, and when the market does appreciate, they're usually in the so they're equity by getting a little bit better property.
Anything else folks should know about jumping into the housing market right now?
You know, interest rates are I'm just continually blown away at these rates. It's a great time to buy, in fact, and people really need to consider that.
Okay. Ortiz, always appreciate your expertise.
Great
Thanks
to see
so
you,
much
Heather.
for coming as well.